as I'm joined in the studio by media analyst Toby Syfret. So we've had confirmation that ITV will launch some of its HD channels on Sky. Is this a good idea? Does it make sense for ITV to be making inroads or pursuing inroads into pay TV?
Well, there are two issues here. There's making inroads into pay TV, and of course there's the HD aspect. It cannot broadcast those channels terrestrially in HD. There simply isn't the spectrum capacity. So why not? It's nice to have HD versions of them, so that's probably just the area that one would actually think of trying to put something in HD. Obviously, if they could do it free-to-air, then that would be a different issue.
Will it provide a significant boost to revenues?
I think it will provide a slight boost to revenues. I don't think, if you look at the amounts that Sky has paid for third-party channels, you're not talking about a huge amount, but it is it's an important. Every marginal addition is important, and there are possibly quite a few other areas that are worth looking at, and they will be looking at closely for further gains, and if you put them all up together, you may get something more substantial.
It's interesting because not so long ago, Archie Norman said that the speculation we might take ITV 2, 3, 4 onto a pay TV platform is not realistic because we would need a very different product than we have at this time.
Yes, I think that is slightly a different thing. I think in principle they need to be able to be there for the free-to-air viewing public. But the point is you cannot do that with the HD versions, and the HD versions will have some value. But the point is they give incremental value. You're not taking away the product from free-to-air. You've still got the standard definition free-to-air, and they're making 250 million or so advertising revenue a year. Now, if you put those behind a paywall, you'll be losing a lot of free-to-air advertising revenue. So the point is you're putting a service which you cannot put on free-to-air easily. You're putting it onto the pay, so you're not losing your free-to-air audience.
Are they trying to enter the pay TV market, what, 5 or 6 years too late? I mean, Sky went into pay TV some 20 years ago, and it's such a powerful competitor, isn't it? Because it not only runs the channels, but the platform as well. What are the challenges ahead for a company like ITV?
Well, it's a completely different sort of side of the pay TV business. In almost every country that we've seen, you only have 1 or 2 successful pay TV operators. ITV did try to get into pay TV about 10 years ago, and of course ITV Digital then collapsed and was withdrawn in 2002.
So they had previous failed attempts. Yeah,
but that is as a pay operator. Here you're putting channels on. The amount you can get as a channel is not the amount you can get as an operator, because the operators, the platforms, are in the stronger negotiating positions. So for somebody like Sky or Virgin Media also,
advantage.
yes, and they can drive massive revenues, but the third-party channels will never get quite so much. But if they do well, they can get a little bit, they can more than pay for themselves and generate
quite
some...
a more stable source of revenue.
Yeah, so
well,
it gives a little bit extra, but it doesn't solve the basic issues of looking at future revenues outside advertising.
Toby Syfret, thank you so much for your analysis.